Hello everyone, this is Jordan, also known as DJ Coldcut, and I am the coach of the Liaoning Flying Liepards. So this is going to be my week 2 match versus Chill Quills, and he is currently 0-1, but that loss was very unlucky for him because he had a Choice Banded Haxorus that had dual chop, and it was going to break the Mon sub and then kill it, but unfortunately he missed the dual chop, which completely kind of wrecked his ability to make a comeback in that game. So I have a feeling he's an excellent prepper and a pretty good battler, so I'm excited to battle against him. I looked at his team, and I thought it was really interesting the fact that he has 3 electrics. Fortunately, Thunderous T kind of covers both Toxtricities and Magnezone's troubles, but it is kind of weird to see kind of 2 slower electric Mons on the same team. I thought maybe if he just had like Magnezone and Thunderous T or Magnezone and Toxtricity, it would make more sense. But hey, he loves his electric types and more power to him. This core of Rillaboom, Heatran, and Azumarill is super good. Expect it to put in a lot of work for him. Rillaboom does not have Grassy Surge, which makes it 1,000 times easier to deal with, not having to worry about priority Grassy Glide. But he will be running Wood Hammer almost every time, I can guarantee it, which does major damage. Haxorus and Diggersby are also 2 great wall breakers. They're going to get quite a few kills this season. Scrafty is a cool setup Mon, and that can set up in a variety of ways. And Mesprit is a pretty good all-arounder that can do a bunch of different things. I think it's very good in Draft League. It has Stealth Rocks, it has multiple coverage options, it can go physical or special. I think it's very good. The only thing that I don't love about it is its base 80 speed. So my team, on the other hand, I was looking at him, and generally it's the defensive synergy on his team is really good. Even with his ground weaknesses, he does have 2 Mons that are immune to Earthquake, so that kind of makes it a little bit harder just to do Earthquake spam, but that basically means he has to bring either Mespris or Thunderous T every game if he's going to bring any of his electric Mons that are quad weak to ground or Heatran. So it kind of makes prepping a little bit easier in that regard, but I don't think my team takes advantage of that as much as I wish it did. I decided not to bring Torn T and Jirachi. I was quite bummed about it, but I did not like Torn's matchup because he has easy defensive switch-ins for Tornadus T with Magnezone, even Toxtricity with Heatran, and even Thunderous T are great defensive switch-ins for it. And I didn't love kind of what it did, so I decided not to bring it. And I didn't bring Jirachi because there's nothing that's even remotely close weak to Steel, and nothing that's really weak to Psychic other than Toxtricity. So the squad that I did bring, however, is this squad. So starting off with Suicune, I wanted to go with bulky Fizz defense to basically stop Azumarill from completely sweeping me. It basically can live a hit from a Jolly Azumarill and throw off a Toxic before it gets killed off by that. It can also potentially set up sweep with Scald and Ice Beam and Calm Mind. Suicune's an excellent Mon. Hopefully it can at the very least be an Azumarill check. If Azumarill dies off early, I can hopefully kill it, use this guy as a setup and a win con that way. Hippowdon, I had really fun time thinking about what I wanted with this set. There are a bunch of different options, but I decided just for a good defensive switch-in for all his electric types, went max special defense just because I'm fully expecting the Grass Knot Thunderous T, and I want to make sure I take as little damage as that from that as possible. Slack off, it's best move. I have to bring it. Earthquake can hit the Heatran. Toxic and then Ice Fang. Ice Fang hits Haxorus, hits Thunderous T, it hits on Diggersby, but also can hit Heatran to knock off Air Balloons if he does end up bringing Air Balloon Heatran, Air Balloon Magnezone, or Air Balloon Toxtricity. Zarude, close combat is like the reason why I brought it. It outspeeds everything on my opponent's team, um, and it's Scarf, so I never have to worry about it losing a speed tie or anything like that with it. U-turn is great. Power Whip deals the damage I needed to do against Azumarill. Rock Slide hits Thunderous T, and I'm so glad that Zerud has that type of coverage on it. Arcanine, physical Arcanine, Max Attack Jolly. Again, the close combat is pretty huge. It hits Diggersby, it hits Magnezone. Flare Blitz for the Rillaboom. Extreme Speed to pick anything off. It can, if Azumarill is weak, it can pick off the Azumarill as well. Dredagon, I really love this set. It's probably my favorite set that I brought for this week. Stealth Rocks because it is only Defoggers Thunderous T. Gunk Shot to hit Rillaboom and Azumarill. Earthquake to hit all those quad weak mons. Rock Slide for Thunderous T. Went Life Orb Sheer Force because I basically it can resist any of the like major stabs coming from all those mons, and I made it so it could like outspeed a lot of his mons that aren't necessarily going to want to bring speed, and it should be able to completely demolish the Azumarill and the Rillaboom and demolish the Thunderous T with this. So I really hope this set puts in some work. I would love for it to be able to set up Stealth Rocks and kill one mon. That's what I want from it this week. Wheezing, it is a defensive check for Rillaboom. It's a defensive check for Diggersby. It Will-O-Wisp, so it can cripple Haxorus. I have to remember that I can't just automatically bring in Wheezing against Haxorus because of Mold Breaker, because of Levitate, but I did not want to bring Misty Surge because of Diggersby. So hopefully the Will-O-Wisp can go off, brought Aromatherapy, because I will need it for Hippowdon, Zerud, or Dredagon, so they can do as much damage as they can and chip down the team. Strange Steam for the Haxorus, Sludge Bomb for the Rillaboom and the Azumarill. Unfortunately, this does absolutely nothing to Heatran, so I just have to make sure to make the right predictions so I don't get completely demolished by Heatran every time I go Wheezing. So this is my team. I will be playing against Chillquills pretty soon, and I believe I'll be putting both this team preview and the match in the same video. So I will see you guys in a second. Hey guys, I'm back with the match. So he decided to bring Rillaboom, Azumarill, Heatran, Diggersby, Magnezone, and Scrafty. So it's looking like Dredagon's a really safe lead here. Let me get the calc up. I completely forgot to load my team. So he did decide to lead with Scrafty. So Scrafty, Wheezing's a really easy switch in. So I am going to click Stealth Rock to start off the match. But let me get this calc in so I can make sure I'm not making any stupid decisions. Okay. So got my Dredagon, Scrafty, okay, close combat is, do I not click? I might need to save Dredagon for later, but Stealth Rocks just does so much chip against his team. He didn't bring any of his Levitate mons. I think I'm gonna click Stealth Rock. Go from there. Yep, Dragon Dance. Not surprised. Time to go Wheezing. He clicks Knock. Okay, I'm gonna click Strange Steam. I assume Iron Head does nothing to it. Rocks is huge. Hopefully I just don't get swept by this Scrafty right now with Iron Head flinch. I assume he's rocking Iron Head, close combat, and knockoff. Let me get my Wheezing in here. +1. Yeah. Okay. I'll take that. Got the crit. Time to go Hippowdon on the Magnezone, because it can take a special hit, a Flash Cannon. That does so much damage. This is Magnezone. Click Slack Off. Absolutely huge. Time to go back into Wheezing, because I can just fire off a Will-O-Wisp. Oh, man-made grassy terrain. Interesting. I'm gonna fire off a Sludge Bomb. Okay, yeah. If he goes Heatran, that's fine. Of course, Air Balloon, not surprised at all. So I will just go into Suicune? Yeah. Yeah, Suicune. Yes, okay, that's fine. And I'll just fire off a Scald. Scald is freer than anything in the world right now. He's going Para hacks, which I find weird. Come on, get a burn. Yes! Easy. So, I have like a free Arcanine switch in now. Okay. And I can click Close Combat or Flare Blitz. I'm gonna click Flare Blitz. Sorry, Close Combat, because even though he probably just should have sacked off his Rillaboom, the Close Combat was free, because his Rillaboom wasn't going to be doing anything anyways. I killed a Heatran. Wheezing no longer has free switching as much. Obviously Magnezone also completely wrecks it, but this is looking really, really good. He's doing Azumarill. Let me see what my Arcanine is doing with extreme speed with Azumarill. 27 to 32. That's looking pretty good. But I am just going to go into Suicune. Oh, he brought Whirlpool. Wow. Thank God for Toxic. The Parish Song. Okay. That's quite the Toxic set. So that means I don't have, okay, protect. Just gotta fire off a Scald for free. Yeah. I can go back into Arcanine. How much does Zarude do? 2. Rillaboom. U-turn. This 46 to 54. I'm just gonna click Flare Blitz. It's pretty free. How much does extreme speed do to Diggersby? 30 to 36. I can I should just go into Wheezing. Yes. Fire off a Will-O-Wisp into the Magnezone. Oh, does so much damage. I can Hippowdon is probably my weakest link at the moment. It kills Magnezone, but I don't think it outspeeds. Arcanine has extreme speed. Wheezing is good for Scrafty. Zarude has close combat. Druddigon has Gunk Shot. It can't, yeah. Yeah. He might go Thunderbolt. Hyper Beam. Hell yeah. Do I just click Earthquake now? Or do I click Slack Off? Earthquake. Get the kill. Forces him to bring in Diggersby. Now I 1000% can't sack. Diggersby or Wheezing. So I'm just gonna click Earthquake. Yep. So he went Body Slam. So I'm gonna go Zarude because I know for sure I outspeed. There's a really good chance that I can kill with U-turn. Yep. And then can go into wheezing right now to prevent Zoomeril from doing what it needs to do, or mainly Scrafty from doing what it needs to do. Zoomeril. So well, I know for a fact that it is going to be bulky. I'm gonna say max defense. So Sludge Bomb does a crap ton of damage. It kills. Sweet. And Strange Steam to end it, because he's going to be trying to go for the Iron Head. I outspeed. Dragon Dance again. Strange Steam. Okay, he doesn't have Iron Head. Boom. GG. Wow. I feel pretty good about that one. GG. Those are some interesting sets. The berries were really good. Yeah, so that's my first game of the season. Technically my week 2 match. You did more than try. Nice sets. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. This is DJ Coldcut, and hopefully I'll get some more wins. Bye.